When you lose your only child, you're willing to do whatever it takes to keep his memory alive and to give back and help. We have so many people that bless us during the year, and they give money, they give time, they donate their efforts on our events for hours at an end. So we've actually reached out and we've met some of the management companies, and we went to them, told them what we wanted to do, and they said, we've got some empty storefronts, why don't we give it to you? So they had me sign a $0 value lease, and then we got insurance on the location. And they actually picked up the electrical and water costs, and we've opened the store each year. And it usually takes about a month to sign the paperwork, get the keys, move in, clean up, try and set the store up for something that kids would want to come in and pick something out for them. And then open up for 2 days, give it all away, and then the day of cleanup. So we've always had a month up until this year. And this year we weren't able to get a location large enough. What we used the last 2 years wasn't available. And so we looked at probably 12 or 13 different locations. We're trying to get 5,000 to 7,000 square feet, and that's actually not very easy to do right now. And through a connection at one of the churches on 436, I went in and met with the pastor. He got me in touch with his leasing agent, and he's the one that actually gave me the number to William Cochran and said, maybe reach out to them. We heard that they just picked up a location that was an old Walgreens. And I was like, okay. And that was Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Made the phone call. William got back to me. Spoke with George, spoke with Frank, actually signed the paperwork the day before Thanksgiving, and then met George down at the store and picked up the keys on Friday after Thanksgiving. Well, we were opening the store 8 days later, and we'd never gotten ready in that short of a time frame before. So thanks to Florida Conference, we actually got a location big enough. It was a perfect location. And we ended up having over 100 volunteers come in throughout the week to help us get set up. We weren't sure what the theme was going to be. I mean, this is a big open area. It was 15,000 square feet for the building, and we didn't know what to do. And one of the gentlemen who helps us architect the items for the store, he designed the last 3 or 4 stores for us. He went to bed on Friday night after I told him I got the key. He was going to meet me at the store Saturday morning, and he turned on TV, and he was looking at Frozen on TV. He's like, wow, I bet we... So he got up in the middle of the night, sketched it out, and he came in and he said, what do you think of this? We said, all right. So we came up with the idea of doing the blue tunnels, and then we did lights inside, and we hung icicles and snowflakes, and we started with the Frozen theme, and we got it all set up. This location had a back door and a back entry, so we set our bike room up in the back. And we actually had 5 guys volunteer the whole week, and all they did was fixed used bikes and put together new bikes that came in boxes. So I think this year we gave away 126 bicycles, and we had our own bike shop. And when some of the kids came in and picked a bike, if it didn't quite fit right, we'd wheel them in the back to Santa's bike shop, and we'd adjust the seat, get everything fixed for them, and then take it out to their car. So this year was the biggest turnout that we had. We opened, they came in, and we had 331 come in on the first day. We ended up with 507 kids had actually received something from the store this year. So I don't know, we had 30 or 40 skateboards, we had 40 or 50 scooters, 126 bikes, footballs, basketballs, archery bows, fishing poles. I mean, if it was sports related, we had it. And it was good to see all the kids come through. A lot of people struggle with the question, can I make a difference? Can I change things? Can I impact the community? And my answer is yes, you can. And the hardest part is to start. So everybody's worried about failure. I mean, we get failure all the time. People turn us down, but that doesn't mean we stop. And it's amazing what God does to move it along for you and all the doors that he opens for us. I mean, it's not Shelley and I mean, he opens the doors for us. And we just have to be willing to go through and to speak and share the story. And that's what brings people in. There are so many hurting people in our community that we usually don't talk about it, we don't think about it, we don't look at them until you see them come through the door and the parents come up with tears in their eyes and say, I'm struggling with cancer, my husband has cancer, he doesn't work, I'm working 2 jobs, And you have no idea what a blessing this has been for my family this year. So until I share those stories with you, I don't think you realize how much of an issue it is in our communities and how much we can do to help that. I know everybody thinks they can't make a difference, but I'd like to challenge you that you could. And all it takes is the courage to step out there, ask some people for some help, and you'd be surprised at just how many will help.